You froze.
I thought both of you guys froze. I was like,
He is freezing.
I'm gonna go off script here with my questions because this is something I do ask a lot of my musician friends as well. So Josh, since you write, which comes first, the music or the lyrics for you?
the whistle.
Yeah, this is that whistle relatable.
Perfection.
It was a really good whistle.
Yeah.
We're gonna use that for sounds
I
later.
think I can do it. I can't whistle
Cut
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
I bet you're really good at whistling the first beginning part of Patience. I bet.
We'll just
Guarantee you.
sample that. Yes.
Sorry. Go on.
Man, that's tough because they really kind of happen at the same time. A lot of times the lyrics will come with something, maybe a couple of chords that I've written, almost like they're kind of just channeling through how they can get through a thought or whatever. It's usually a concept, and then they kind of filter into words. But a lot of times I won't even use the chords that I originally come up with for the words, because really for me, it's always been about what I'm saying when I'm singing. It's the feeling of it. It has nothing to do with like the chording and all that. And I love the hooks and melodies and putting songs together, but I can't fake singing. I can't, like has to be real. So it's always about the words.
I did notice with a lot of lyrics too, that it seems like it's coming from like the heart, like from actual experience and stuff. Am I reading that right? Like, it seems like it's not like, you sit down, you're like, I'm going to write about like a party and a club and like just making up some concept. Like this actually, like your lyrics actually sound like they come from like experience and self-growth and whatnot. Does that seem accurate?
Yeah, that's 100% it. They literally kind of like come to me. I don't sit there and say, I'm going to write a lyric. It's like, there's times where I'm scrambling for a pen. Because it just boom, like it'll happen and come. And I'm always trying to shock myself when I'm like, after I get the concept for a lyric, as I'm kind of going forward with writing. Usually when I'm writing it, I'm playing and I'm coming up with it as I'm singing it. Yeah. So it comes out naturally. And I'm always trying to shock myself with what I'm saying. I'm almost trying to offend myself in a way. It's not conscious, but like after I've kind of like listened back to it, I'm trying to kind of like make fun of me or something. What's going on there? As opposed,
I've actually joked about with writing stuff. It comes to me randomly too, the same thing. And then, but I'm more of a sometimes the music will come, but usually it's after. But like I've joked about one, how I need to get a Post-it note tattooed on my arm so I have somewhere to write things, because I'll just read, like, I swear I could have won a Grammy by now with some of the bangers I've come up with, and I'm like, I'll remember it, and I never do. And I've had them come to me mid conversation. I'm like, 1 second, and like my phone is just full, or they're recording, where I'm just like, I'll come up with like a little melody, and I'm like, I can't whistle like you, but I can hum it horribly. So,
I gotta hear Patience. I really need that by the end of
yes.
I've been practicing my whistle. That's why I'm so fascinated. I don't know how I'm not good at it.
What was that,
I'll
Josh?
give you another one. A lot of times, like Tom would be my my notebook. Like he'll get a text, like he was saying, 3 a.m. Sometimes it's a musical thing. Sometimes it's almost a whole song. And I'm like, sorry, Tom, I don't have anywhere else to write this down. You're my notebook right now. He's like,
so
what the hell is this? It's like, it's a song. I don't know.
Cryptic. What does it mean? I don't understand.
6:30 in the morning, I'm sending him a couple more lines. Like, oh yeah, that would be cool. Let's throw a couple of these lines in.
Oh my god, just
Oh,
like
I
cryptic
love it.
bridge. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, I think I know. I do that to Carrie too. I'll randomly send her something so off the wall, and then like later on, I'll be like like the actual voice saying like, oh hey, by the way, that was about this. Just so you know,
Meanwhile, I'm like, I
got
didn't even look
distracted.
yet. I
Yeah,
gotta finish at
yeah.
work.
She doesn't
I'm always
even
doing
look.
something like
Yeah,
Yep.
but
I've
that's
done that
awesome.
in the
Maybe you are
past.
my Tom.
Told you. You just gotta
Yay.
tell me before you do things so I can reel you back in.
Nah, I'm wild. You can't contain
Oh
this.
Lord. Oh man.